Our energy, they kept attacking the feminine energy. Why? Because they were not sure who they were. They were not getting it together. Thank you so much. Who just said, Mr. Epiphany, thank you for the cake, guys. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. They started attacking the feminine energy. With the star card out as I say it, and you see her holding her little pie and winning and, baking and being the best whoever she wants to be, not competing with the soul. Okay? And she does have the blue ribbon, but I feel like, it's all inward. High Priestess energy, as I'm saying it, with the star card. They started hating on the feminine energy somewhere. This King Capricorn energy. Not liking that the focal point could be themselves at any given time. So this Capricorn, whoever this King of Pentacles is, didn't like that when he pulled his energy back or acted out, that you didn't pour it on thicker. You were supposed to pour it on thicker. You were supposed to beg for their love. You were supposed to straighten up. You were supposed to do more of what they say. You were supposed to do all the things that they want in order to not have this fake-ass attitude or whatever it was that they showed you. But what happened is, you said, okay, I don't like how you moving. I can always choose myself. I don't have to choose you. I don't have to choose to love you harder to see whether you're going to reciprocate it. That trick is like dead, okay? We all know now we can love you hard as a rock, and if it's not being reciprocated in the beginning, then it's never going to come. It's like either it's going to happen or it's not. So all of that hoping for the best shit is out the fucking window. So this right here is someone choosing their self when this Capricorn energy thought that you was going to make a fuss about them. Look, King of Wands. But he's not in upright. He's in a challenge. Somebody thought you would be dick whipped, something like that. Yeah, look, Five of Swords. Can't speak up for yourself. Ain't going to end it. Somebody was real sure he ain't going to end it. She ain't going to end it. But this Capricorn energy swept through and somebody was like, oh, yeah, watch this. I'm going to choose myself. Look, Three of Wands. I'm going to just take this trip by myself. A lot of people just going by themselves. Lover's card on the bottom. I don't even got room for nobody else. Look, Fool card. I'm going to just do this by myself. Who said I need a ring? Who said I need a husband? Who said I need a wife? Who? Judgment and Six of Cups. Like, if I made it this far without said husband, said wife, like, somebody's not pressed, It's none of your business. Somebody not pressed. We're going to get this popping if we're going to get it popping. If not, moving right along. I'm the Nine of motherfucking Cups. I don't take the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You giving me something to see what I'm going to give you, and then you never giving it again. I can see you. It's like, you might get me once, but you're not going to get me over and over. Like, what the fuck? Somebody's like, oh, yeah, she gave it to me. Look, she gave it to me. Look at the devil energy. Somebody thinking they can take advantage of you giving some of yourself. Oh, yeah. Well, when you're an Ace of Cups and you overflow, the spillage will feel like a sip to these type of individuals. They will always think they're getting the core of you while you're just giving them vapors, spray, burps. You're not even giving them a whole gulp, sip, nothing. They're getting the effervescence of you. Yeah. But to them, it feels like they're getting pieces of you. Why? Because the devil just don't know how. You know how that goes. Look, Five of Wands. Yeah, the devil just wants to kill, steal, and destroy. Hi, Love and War. So any piece is good for the devil energy. It doesn't matter if you took 1 second. 1 second to say, I don't know, after God done told you it will be. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's all the enemy needs, that one little moment. And once you give it to him, he can maneuver and get into your mind with the Five of Wands. Get into the readings, okay? Get into the television. You looking at television, it's speaking your whole situation. You looking at it like, wait a minute. So it's like you have to let your discernment shine through. Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So while you think it's just about a boyfriend cheating or a husband cheating or a girlfriend cheating or a wife cheating, no, what it is... Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Leo. I apologize. 4 Cups. So something about this Queen of Cups energy is just not So somebody's not in, like, the masculine energy is not in masculine energy. They're in feminine energy. And you know how females are. They like, I don't care. I ain't cheating on my man. Nope, I love my man. And the men be all like, well, I do got a girl, but, we okay. You know what I mean? They make excuses all the time just to see how far things could go. This masculine is in Queen of Cups energy. Who are you? What is this? This Queen of Wands is going to try some type of friendly gesture or something to make this energy do something. But somebody's going to realize really quick that this masculine is in 4 Cups. Like, who? Page of Wands with the Justice. Somebody has checked this immature ass energy they had, or, whatever it was. Yeah. Star card out here. Someone has hope in a relationship that they have now. They don't want to fuck it up. Look, 8 of Wands with the Fool card. Somebody has liked moving on and they want to continue this. They don't want to jeopardize it, which is like how females are. Like, we don't care. We're not going to jeopardize it whether you're looking or not. We're going to do the right thing. You feel me? And then if you mess up, then we can't promise you anything. So that's almost like what the masculine energy is in. And they're going to get tried or whatever. Yeah, they're going to get tried. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Try to see if they're Emperor in reverse. Testing to see. Yeah. 5 of Swords. But somebody going to be like, excuse you. Didn't I tell you this is over? Look, 5 angel number. Excuse you. Didn't I tell you this is over? 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. So this is why it's going to be shown really quickly that somebody's not like in this cheating energy anymore. Like whatever this is, the 7 of Swords with the 5 of Cups, disappointing their partner. They don't want to disappoint their partner anymore. Hey, Dage. They don't want to disappoint their partner anymore. So whoever this Queen of Wands is, fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, that's trying to see whether this 10 of Cups is something. The 10 of Cups is in reverse. So this could be an old lover trying to see whether they can rekindle something, trying to see if this Emperor is going to throw away his divinity. But look how the Emperor came out sideways. Can we know what the Emperor is going to do? Let's see. Ooh, King of Wands, 8 of Cups. He gonna choose to be a better person. This energy is gonna choose. Look, Chariot, 8 of Cups. He gonna get out of there fast as shit. He gonna get out of there fast as shit. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, like he knows this is a long road to this. This has been a long fucking road. 9 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups to the 10 of fucking Pentacles to the Empress. Like, do you know how long I've been looking for? Look, with the High Priestess right behind it. Do you know how long I've been looking for somebody like this? I am not fucking this up. The masculine said, I'm in Queen of Cups energy. My girl. It ain't no my man. Thank you, Isha. It ain't no my man. It's my girl. What are you talking about? I only have eyes for her. Like, somebody has only eyes for one person. It's a High Priestess Empress. A divine being, a divine earth angel. Somebody took a long time to find this motherfucker. Somebody said, oh, hell no. We will not be mistaken. Nothing is going on. I've turned that wheel on that devil. This is funny. The Emperor is very hell-bent on keeping this divine. Yeah, look at the Strength card. This divine connection. They don't want to break no hearts no more. Somebody had no problem doing it before, but that's because they were so connected to that karmic energy. Now they're connected to like divine energy, and it's like they just don't see why. Why should I do something like that? It's no point. But this being confused about whether somebody's still in this energy of Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, just, you know, not caring about who they're in a relationship with. That was a Leo read. Somebody like, nope, I'm with her. Or I'm with him. You know what I mean? After somebody's like trying to entice them. Look, they already know what the fuck to expect. Like, you think I'm going to really play like that game with you? Look at the song that's on, Toxic. Somebody want to have toxic love, and somebody's like, no, I'll just take love. Don't you want this toxic shit back? No. Look, hangman and devil. No. I already know what to expect with your ass. Look, it said hangman, 10 of swords, and then shuffled again and said hangman and devil. I know what the fuck to expect with you. I wish I would believe because you being nice right now. Look, moon card. It's a goddamn illusion. I know what the fuck this is. I know what the fuck this is. No more. I'm good. All right, Aries. Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, it's like, I'm good. Damn. You really gonna sleep on the floor when you got a couch? All right, Aries. Y'all ready? Yes. Hi. These readings. These readings. Oh, Aquarius, I'm here. No, I started at, sorry. Listen, let me tell you what happened. I had to get off earlier. I had a little family emergency. So I'm doing what I did not get to do earlier, which was Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, and Pisces. Then I'm going to do the minis. And then from there, we'll go and circle back to the ones that were done this morning. Okay? So if you weren't here this morning and you want to hear the other zodiacs, just come back in a little bit. I'm doing the minis right now. I mean, I'm doing this and then I'll do the minis after this. And then, you know, if you want to stick around, stick around. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. All right, let's go. Aries. In this Queen of Wands energy. Okay, let's see what's going on. Yeah, we just started still. I can't believe we're at 87,000 and we just started. We did just start. Only did Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo. Thank you so much. Hi, Catrice. All right, so Queen of Wands, Aries, 8 of Cups, and the Chariot, moving forward in life. Somebody does not care. You're taking a risk, Aries. You are not you taking a fucking risk. This Emperor, you're not sure who to trust all the time, Aries, because everybody's the enemy, right? It's like, nah. I mean, Aries, can I be honest right now? And we're going to have this conversation in front of everybody. Don't they always turn on us? Like, everybody always finds a way to turn on us. So we just suspect everybody from the doors because we have too many times where we've never suspected anything from somebody and then boom. Like, damn, I ain't do shit to you. You feel me? So you have this suspicions about the Emperor. You're like, or the Emperor energy, even if it's in you, if you're not in a relationship, if it's in you to delegate and finish out tasks and stick to your word and stuff like that, be a leader and not a follower, stuff like that. So let's see. Yes, the Emperor is on a new journey. The Emperor's new groove. So you were wondering, Aries, is the Emperor moving forward? Yes, finally, right? Yeah, 4 of Swords, the ending to the Page of Wands energy. Somebody was a player. Juggling. Had fun doing it too. Slept wherever you wanted to sleep, stuff like that. I could just see all of that with the 4 of Swords. But at the same time, the 4 of Swords is also indicating that the energy is over with. So why does this sound like Leo? A little bit. But just like from a different perspective, like the answer or something. This is weird. Okay, let's see what else is out here. So we got the Page of Wands. Maybe Leo and Aries has like relationship things going on right now. Ace of Pentacles out here, Aries. So yeah, somebody has given up their childish ways in order to gain this pinnacle. Somebody's like, look, I just want, you know, a piece of life. A piece of mind and a happy life. But somebody just kept getting 7 of Swords. Like, why do I keep getting, like, someone who wants to stab me in the back constantly? Yup, 9 of Wands. So somebody had to block this, like, the energy out. Whoever carried this energy, whether it was one person or 10, you had to block this energy out. You cannot keep entertaining it and then think that it's just going to, like, I don't know, glaze over. You got to stop giving into it. Okay? So Aries has an Emperor who had to figure out how to get away from an energy. Okay? They had to put an endo to their own immature ways in order to see the immaturity in this other person. See, as long as they were doing dumb shit, when the other person did dumb shit, it didn't register as wrong, because then that would mean they would have to admit that they were wrong. And that's something that they just kind of wasn't doing. Everything was a go. Wrong. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers. Anything was a fucking go. It didn't matter. If you cheat, I cheat. You got somebody else, I got somebody else. But that ain't the case anymore for some reason. That's what I feel like is going on here. Aries energy is experiencing someone who may not have the greatest reputation, but you've watched the transformation. It's like you trust in the fact that you see a whole different person now, not the fact that they told you they changed. You're observing it yourself. So this could be anybody, whether you told them to get out your life or whether you allowed them to stay. You've observed what's going on. It's not because of what they said or what they're doing. Some of it is what they're doing. But you have evaluated like exactly what it is that you see in this energy. And this person probably could tell you all day that they've changed, they changed. But the only reason why you're giving it any type of, act right is because you see the change. You've looked. Aries has looked. They looked. Look at that. Look, 5 of Cups. I fucking looked. I've seen shit that I didn't like still. All of that. You know what I mean? So one thing the Aries had to realize is that the change wasn't going to be overnight. I feel like the Aries was waiting for something to just be like instant. One of the challenges that the Aries will have is seeing the process and having to be patient with a process of a change, even though you have the knowledge that a change is on the horizon. So it's hard sometimes when you know the future because it's hard to wait for the thing that you know is going to be there. I'll give you one piece of advice as someone who knows how to see the future or has the gift that is given by source to see the future. Do not anticipate the outcome. You better pretend like you ain't even see the movie. Don't do it to yourself. Please, don't do it to yourself. Whatever it is that you know is going to happen, I would have drove myself crazy if I kept trying to figure out when me and this man was going to get together. But I didn't. I just kept telling him, get out of my face. I kept leaving him. I kept saying, you know what? I'm choosing myself. I don't care if we together or not. As long as I don't lose me, I don't care. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, it's like, wait, me and this motherfucker together. Like, wait, I still got to not pinch myself like in that manner, but like, I still look around like, this man really here. Like, wait. And we're really like communicating. And he's being intentional. And he's being consistent with it. He's being honest with things. He's being forthcoming. He's trying this transparency thing. Don't really get it yet. He just wants to be honest. No, fuck you. Be transparent. And there's a difference, but that's also, this is Aries right now, Divinely Shell. Aries has to learn the patience that comes with this love that you're going to have in this season. Okay? Somebody's coming from a place where love was translated as a free-for-all. Now there's boundaries. There's boundaries. This person had no fucking boundaries in their last relationship. Everything was a go. Thank you, New Journey, for extending. Thank you, guys. They just So like the Aries looked and saw. The Aries looked. The Aries saw, said, "Ooh, I don't like some of that." Somebody still got addictions, still got maybe attachments, but you could tell that it's a work in progress. So you're like, okay, I'll stick around. Not giving yourself any type of staple in the situation, but being everything that you know you're supposed to be. You know, just sitting in your energy, being a divine being. Look, Queen of Wands out here. You just know who you are. You know? Aries just knows who they are. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. He'll come around. Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, King of Wands. Somebody has to do what they got to do. They got to have that little halftime pep talk, okay, in the locker room shit. You know, somebody came out this first half of life acting a fool, losing. Now they done had to go in, and now this third quarter, I don't know why I'm using football analogies. Now this third, fourth quarter, like somebody went in that locker room and had to have a talk with themselves. Gotta play this game a little bit better, sir, ma'am. Some people ain't get a halftime. Some people just had to go. Game over. You got a forfeit. And some people just got thrown on the teams. They ain't even a team of strangers. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. Why? You're just aligned. Your energy is aligned. You don't know these people, but y'all all are the same. You know, it's this energy out here that's really placing things where it belongs. I can see that board game. Is it sorry? Ooh, shut up. Yeah, I'm seeing that board game sorry, where all the colors get grouped together. All like things get grouped together. And now you got to work together. So however you were and however you are, that is the team that you picked. And now that's what you got to work with. So if you were karmic-y and dishonest and violent, now you're going to get someone who's karmic-y, violent, and dishonest. If you're out here doing things in an upright position, you're moving forward and you're loving yourself, you're going to find someone who's loving themselves, or at least find somebody on the path to that. Everybody not going to be exactly where you are, but you'll be able to discern that they're doing what you did, because it's going to be looking like what you did because you already doing it or did it. Some people are like, how you just comfortable with him? Because I can see he's doing the work that I did. That's why I can lay here with this man, because I see him trying. And if he doesn't get it, that's not on me. That's on him. I move on. If I cry, which I don't know. I cry about everything. So I'm already in my head. Like one day I was like, I didn't say if this doesn't work out, but I said something on the lines of that. He's like, why you keep ending this? And I was like, you know what? Let me stop doing that. Let me stop talking to him as if I see an ending with us, because obviously he doesn't. And I don't know if he's like trying to, I don't think he is, but you know, you got to watch out for the, future bombing. Don't be trying to plan no future with me when you know damn well that ain't what it's going to be. So, but no, he's like, stop. Why you keep ending it? Why you keep ending us? I ain't ending us, nigga. I'm just saying. I'm letting you know. You gonna cry just like the rest of them. Now, I think he all right. I think he look at me like he like this. He like me. He like having me as his counterpart. You know, I could tell because he do not sleep and without touching me some type of way. I know, that's what I said. He got to touch me. I don't care if it's an elbow or his hand or say, hey, night Rhonda, he got to touch me. And he do it in his sleep. That's how I know it's genuine. It ain't him up trying to put on a facade. He be asleep. But he got to touch. I don't know, sometimes he be too close, almost hitting me and shit. All these erratic moves. But, yeah. Yeah, I came back on, I don't know what time I came on, like 7 something. I'm about to do Pisces. I'm going to do these minis, and then I'm going to get back around to the other ones. Y'all, you missed the ones you missed Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, and Aries. I'm about to do Pisces. Yeah. He does things in his sleep. He gotta touch me. He pays attention. He takes notes. He takes notes on me. He knows exactly what I want, how I want it. Like, I don't know. I've never met a man that does all that in such a little bit of time. I just did Aries, y'all. This is Pisces. Yeah, it's good. It's a good connection. I ain't know what to expect of it, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay for now. He act up, I'm gone. It's like, nah. I don't think I'm gonna run away from him so fast, but I definitely like know how to choose myself. Like, baby, I know how to choose myself. That will not be a heavy contemplation. I will not be sitting around for days trying to figure out what should I be doing. What should I do? We're gonna be real quick and simple. All right, so we got Page of Wands out here. Hey, Leah, thank you. With the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups, Pisces. I feel like you are ready to show off no matter what. You don't care about what people think right now. You're not trying to have your like moves dictated by opinions of others. You just want to do you. Yeah, Seven of Cups almost in the reverse. Queen of Cups. It's like you ain't hurting nobody. Why they can't leave you alone, Pisces? You ain't hurting nobody. You ain't hurting nobody. Queen of Cups. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I feel like, people are watching, Pisces, so you give them a good show, and then they mad about that. Well, you was looking. Like, you was looking. Hey, Harriet. Well, you was looking. The fuck? I mean, I threw a little pizzazz in it. I thought you wanted to see a show. Look with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, I thought you wanted to see my talents. Like, you were looking really hard. You could have changed the channel. You never did. Somebody's like, damn, how long are you going to watch me? You got a fan, Pisces. Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the World card. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like they wait to see you go through something. This could be a Pisces waiting and keeping an eye on you to see if you go through something. Or this could be them watching you, Pisces, just trying to see when shit goes down or bad for you. I guess we'll never know with the Moon card. Come on now. Well, you don't know exactly what's under attack by your dreams, your intuition, too. Somebody has plans. Two of Wands. I just said somebody has, like, plans of what they want to go wrong for you, and the Two of Wands popped out. And that's planning. That's the card meaning planning. So this is somebody you in the bed with. You might be sleeping with the enemy. Two of Wands, Two of Cups. Could be a friend. Could be a close family member, close friend. This is like Lover's card, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody that's close to you, y'all. Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Y'all gotta learn how to draw boundaries with people, and stop giving them these, like, passes just because, I don't know. I don't know how to tell y'all, like, stop giving passes. I don't give passes. And my hard lesson was the pass to, like, my mother, like, not giving my mother a pass. Like, her ways was her ways. And not that she's a bad person, because she's not. She's like a church lady. Like, to any naked eye, my mom is like a church lady. She's very nice. She's very kind. Damn near innocent. Okay? All right? Just listen. And then there's this other side to her that nobody sees. And if I ever was to bring it up, I swear it only came up recently, like once my brother passed away. It was other energies that saw her. But when I tell you, man, people will have a total facade on. Okay? So when I realized they kept telling me I had to walk away from my mother, I'm like, walk away from my mom? Like, why? And they just kept telling me you got to separate from people you can't care if it's your mom. I heard that message over and over. And it was a while back. But it was like, you're going to have to separate. I remember looking, I need to find that and read that. I have a reading that I wrote down where I said, do I have to separate from my mom? I used to write the questions down. And then answer it. Like, I'll write the question down and then I'll shuffle the cards, see what comes out, write what comes out, and then analyze it. Well, I asked that question one time. I got to go back and see what it said. But it was like, if she doesn't let go of karmic behavior, I do have to let go of her. And I think that's what it said. So I got to the point in my reality where I had to let go of her and not going back over there to her house, just being very just verbal. Like, I'm allowed to check up on her. There's just boundaries. I cannot go to her house. If I do, I cannot go inside the house. And that is like, that was God's freaking instructions. So with the Pisces energy and that read, you have to let go of people, places, and things. I don't care how close they are to you. I don't care what label they have. I don't care what's going on. You have to walk away from the energy. Don't look at it as the person. That energy, whoever holds it, I don't care who it is, you gotta get it, get away from you. Get it away from you. I had to walk away from my mom too, or I wasn't going to take the next step in your job. Listen. When my mom's a water sign too, when my dark night of the soul happened and she disappeared, that was like my first, like, oh, you was waiting for me to take myself out. There's no other reason I can understand why you can't give support in that most egregious time. Okay. Yours a Leo? Oh, wow. And that time where, I'm dealing with that, it's your granddaughter, and I'm dealing with that, like, who doesn't come around because they're triggered? So I always knew underneath all the caring, kind, wannabe acts or whatever that she did, because people were looking and watching and could see it, nobody could see that she didn't show up when that stuff happened. Nobody could see that. So that's why she handled it the way that she handled it. There was nobody around to check her about that or to see that she wouldn't do it. Anything else, like if I don't have a vehicle, she'll never let people see me without a vehicle, and she don't come and let me have her vehicle or something. Or if something happens with me, she's going to make sure that nobody can say that she didn't help me. But when it came down to her showing up and being emotionally supportive and coming and just giving me a hug and, letting me know everything will be okay because some man had my daughter, like, you telling me you couldn't come and do that, but you could come every day down here and bring me a vehicle every single day from a whole nother, but it was too triggering for you to come and aid me with my emotional trauma that I was going through? Listen, she knew where it would hurt me the most, and she knew where it would take me out, and that was where she dropped everything. Like, she ain't come around for 3 months. Then came around with this guilt trip, buying me stuff around Christmas time. Like, you ain't just been MIA for the last 3 months. So you either can take that, and that's me personally. I'm not speaking on nobody else's situation. But for me personally, when I looked at that, there was no way I could still say, but it's my mom. Fuck that. Hell no. I couldn't say, but it's my mom anymore. So y'all can hold on to these people because of those titles if you want. And it's going to be a little difficult for you to take your purposeful journey. And you'll just, I don't know what's going to happen. You been there with your mom, child? I'm over it with my mother. It's not like they saying they're gonna do it or they don't. Yeah, I don't go through all that. I don't care. I ain't arguing with you. I don't care about proving you wrong. I don't care about who know more. I don't care about who get messages from God more. Everybody doesn't hear from God. We know you don't, with your regret. You got, it's like, now let me stop. That was mean, because yes, you do hear from God. But it's her judgment that's killing her gift. She really don't know what she's doing. She's like killing her gift. All because you want to judge others. Everybody doesn't hear from God. I'm like, what, girl? God is in all of us. Why do you always act like it's not? Just like, that's why she don't believe the devil is in her. Because you still don't believe God is in everybody. God is not in everybody. He does not dwell in a place of sin. Oh, Jesus, help me. All right, y'all ready? Isha, you up first. It's the nighttime, so I ain't going to do my usual. And if y'all stay this dry, I'll get off here after these minis. Let's go. I'm going to go back to my life. Not in no bad way, because it ain't nothing wrong. Don't be trying. It ain't about nothing. But you know how I go. Y'all, I'm just honest with y'all. Isha, let's get your 3 cards out here. Baby. Y'all here? Hey, Cash Crew here. What's up? All right, let's go, Isha. Then we got Miss Epiphany, Niall, and Heaven. Let's go. Y'all ready? This is Isha's top 3 subject cards. Let's see what you got going on. So you got trap, readiness, collaboration, and a blessing. Well, those are good cards. Maybe you avoided some type of trap by staying ready so you didn't have to get ready. You kept the truth in the forefront. I'm here. Like, you didn't let people's, like, words sway you away from something. I feel like you had a lot of people trying to be in your ear, too. But it was like, you just kind of built a barrier up. Like, all right, I hear you, but that don't mean I'm listening. Yeah. Hey, look. I hear you, but that don't mean I'm listening. 9 of Cups with the devil card. Like, you knew what it was. Like, you knew what was trying to take you and put you in some type of energy. And you knew how to stay up out of that. Like, You like, I can see that trap. I'm all away. Look. You saw it. You said I can see that trap a mile away. Let me find out. What's your zodiac, Ish? You're a Capricorn. I'm an Aries, and this is resonating. This is exactly what I just went through. I think we're all having a moment where someone is trying to bait us into acting out of character. It's like, stay ready for your blessing. I'm hearing. Are you was in love with an Aries? I ain't surprised, y'all. Star in reverse trying to take you away from your blessing. You better stay with your eyes on the prize, honey. Don't you dare take a second to address a damn person, a damn thing. Look at that. 4 swords, 9 of swords. You already know what's going to happen if you do. You have to literally ignore any and everything that doesn't have this attached to it. This 3 of Pentacles out here is you showing these people how to do it rather than you turning around to let them know where you from or letting them know that you hear them and see them and know what they did or know what they said or know where they are and know what they... It's not necessary. Your job in this, like all of us, like many of us, is to continue moving in such a way that they have to say, well, what in the world? I've done all this stuff and they still just... 3 of Pentacles is about teamwork. It's about teaching somebody something. It's about collaboration. And you got that card up here. But that's the road to your blessing. Showing people how to act. Okay? 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords. A lot of these people got the messages and just... Or got the, the warnings and just was like, Like, You bring truth with you. You know the wages of sin is death. You know what comes with stuff, whatever it is. So you're not going to chance it. He's dreaming. Eat me like a mango. Yeah. So it's like you would rather have whatever's going on with you happen, even if it's not all good, in front of people, than to hide what you're doing. So that's pretty much why you are being recognized in the spiritual realm, if you know what I mean. You are like recognized as being brave. It's not easy to be around people whom you know want to cause you some type of demise or harm, and you turn your back on them. Like, you just turn your back and don't even worry about them. Not turning your back like how it means turning your back on somebody, but turning your back and knowing that they got a knife ready for your back. But you like, nope, God got me protected, and on top of it, I'm going to teach them how they supposed to act. So you're not the only one in this task. This reading definitely was how could I say, appreciated. I'm glad you got this reading. What's to come? What's more to come out here? Look, I've been down so long. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. It's like, you know what to do with this. You had enough practice. You know what to do with this. And that's what I tell people all the time. If we read the dang on Bible, you will see these circumstances happen with the characters, and you will understand. I heard a reader say earlier, I think it was Gula, when she was talking about Christ walking on water, and how it really was a metaphor for him conquering his, thank you, Miss Lady, conquering his emotions. So however it goes, because I'm not nobody's interpreter of the Bible, that is the Holy Spirit's job. But I love that interpretation, how, yes, he managed his emotions. And a lot of times that is what gets us, cross that boundary of we set for our own selves, because we let our emotions get the best of us. So, it's just better to turn the other cheek, so to speak, right now, especially for us, because we're being provoked, whether you know it or not. They want us stuck. Okay, look at that 9 of Pentacles they want us to have. 4 of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles. No, thank you. I don't want that 9 of Pentacles. I want that Ace of Pentacles with that 8 of Pentacles. I don't want those 5 and 4 of Pentacles for my 9 of Pentacles. That don't sound good. That don't sound good. And it's like a false happiness. No, thank you. No. You're going to make me have to work hard for something that God already promised me. No, thank you. No, thanks. I'll be over here waiting for my blessing. Sometimes you got to pop out and show them. When you pop out and show them what you're doing right now, for her in particular and for others, some of us, we have, like with the situation I'm in, as bad as I probably want to be, like I said, I want to go be an Aries. I want to go, she bust my window, I want to go blow her shit up. Like, fuck you mean? I light that shit on fire, write my name in gasoline in the middle of the street. Like, that's how I get down, bitch. Take a picture and send it to the police. And I'm going to look at them the same way. Like, all right, I don't got no record. I don't got no fucking record. I ain't saying I'm ready to get one, but who fucking cares? I ain't out here filling out job applications no more. But that's the thing. You think about all the things that I don't have to worry about, and I'm still chilling. So it's more about your demeanor. Thank you, Jenny. Hi. It's more about your demeanor. It's more about how you carry yourself. And I would rather teach this whore how to be a lady. Like right now, she's probably, I'm not even going to tell y'all what's going on. She's probably loving it and thinking she has some type of leg up. Child, you think I'm caring about that? He's allowed to come see his child. He allowed to come see you if he want to. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I am not insecure, bitch. Like, I'm not insecure. The fuck? I just messed with him for 3 years while he was messing with you. You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. What you think I'm gonna turn into the girlfriend now that I'm jealous of you? You wish. You wish. So you gotta be careful. She been trying to provoke me to act out. And all I'm doing is chilling, making sure he's straight and keeping him cool. He called me bae today. I ain't like it. But that's extra for him. He don't call me that. I thought it was her with his phone. I was like, call me now. But it was him. I don't know. I keep suspecting him and he ain't doing shit. I ain't never let my guard down, though. I'm always on his ass. Hey, tomorrow. Where you was at? I was looking for you earlier. Yes, Isha. Do not fall for it. So I'm letting you know I've been going through a lot. I got police reports, press charges, and even today, things had to get done, and I was privy to some information that I could have just picked up the phone and been like, hey, I know where she works. I know where she's at now. And I'm not calling nobody. They could do their job and find her and catch up with her if they do. She would have, though. Her karmic ass would have been in my position, seeing that he was in a vulnerable situation, needed some help, and use that to your advantage to now say, you know what? The girl that broke my windows works at X, Y, and Z. Guess what? I still don't know where that bitch work at. How about that? That's how healed I am. That's how healed I am. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not. Look at the bait the devil giving me, yo. Look at the bait. Now you know where she worked. I'm not, man, that girl, I ain't bothering with that girl. She just need to leave me alone. That's it. I could easily go, this is where she works at. You could pick her up. She works every day. There's warrants out for her arrest for harassing me. Anybody else? Thank you, tomorrow. Hi. Anybody else? Miss Epiphany, you next. Anybody else, especially her funky ass, would have been like, yeah, she work here, and here. Whatever. I'm going to give you grace, sis. I'm going to give you the grace you wouldn't give me. I'm going to give you the consideration you wouldn't give me. I'm going to show you the love that you don't even know how to give. And you know what? I don't care. Like, it's nothing she could do that's going to make me feel no type of way. Now when God is just standing there, just like, you broke my window, I was able to get it fixed. Like, before 11 a.m. the next morning. I could either choose to be mad at this or look at the fact that I got a brand new windshield within hours. You can't get no clout for it. And I got to move on about my business. Like, yeah, the old me, I should have been, I don't know what the old me would have did. Yeah. No, I'm good. Hey, Glitter Giraffe, I'm good. Miss Epiphany, I don't know why. I'm good. It was funny today when that happened. I didn't even have the urge. And it was just crazy. I'm like, damn, you see it right where she work. Here you go. And it was like, so what? That's not what you're here for. You're here to take him so he can manage and maneuver and do something important. You know what another bitch would have been like, oh my God, you're driving that truck. You're driving her truck again. It's not even her truck. It's his. But she keeps it. So I know she's eating it up today because he's driving the truck and it's probably looking like they're back. And, girl, bye. Girl, bye. I ain't worried about him being around you. You're not a threat to me. Yeah. Hell no. Hell, I told him, I said, get the baby together. Not the baby, she ain't a baby, but get this, get some Vicks, get this. Yeah, And I was like, just let me know what's going on. Who know if he gonna go? I don't even know what. I don't think he would do that, like stay over her house. I don't think I'll be okay with that. But part of me don't care because if he stays with his daughter, that doesn't mean he's gonna go in there and go fuck on her. I don't know. I don't think like that. I wear that dick out anyway. I wear that dick out, but I don't think he'll do that. I mean, if he got it in him to do something again, that'll be wild. I don't think so. Cause we be doing what we do. I mean, if he can't, more power to him. If he can't go and still get some more, that's what's up. But when I tell you I wear that thing out, oh, he said, man, you be tired. I know I do. I'm so sorry. But he say I wear him out, but he the one that's always, hey, all right, bitch, stop looking at me. Don't look at me. And then he wouldn't wake up this morning and the alarm was going off. So what else is I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? He wouldn't wake up. I don't know what it is, but when you got two idiots together making sense of each other, don't even involve yourself. Don't. Now when you got two idiots co-signing each other. Like, fuck that. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. Tomorrow, as you hear stink. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Let her have them, since that's what she want to do. Go fuck your mama, bitch. Like, that's how I feel. That's what it almost sound like you want to do anyway. I ain't gonna hold you, but I ain't saying it like that. But go fuck your mama then. I've been told him that. My reckless ass mouth would have been said that. Yeah, bye, boy. I'd be like, okay, Jody. He'd be like, what? Okay, Jody, bitch. Mama gotta have a life too, ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Go. Go. All right, tomorrow must have left again. Tomorrow is crazy. All right, Nayel, you up next. I don't know. Some people just don't. I don't know. You're welcome, Miss Epiphany. Yep, I got your name down, my mom. Thank you. You are here tomorrow? I was calling for you. All right, Nayel, you'll be next. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. All right, Mamacita. Let's go. Yeah, you're next. Like Beatles in the city. Ah, my knee. Okay. People come around fully knowing how you going to carry him. You're welcome. I am only a vessel. I pray that helps. Thank you for trusting me in your energy. Yes, Nayel, you are ready, Freddy, honey. Let's go. See ya. Yes, ma'am. See you, lady. Have a great night. All right, we are going into the last three. We got Heaven and Nicole after Nayel. Wait, I just seen somebody else. Who's that? I'll look away and look back and it'll be there. So, oh, okay. Kia, Patrice, I got you, babe. R-I-S-E. Thank you. All right, let's go. All right, Nayel, let's get your top three out there. All right, let's go, Nayel. Yeah, hesitation, robbery, had to underestimated somebody. Thanks for the share, Kimberly. Hi guys. All right, so you underestimated somebody or why they were around. Hey, Mrs. Tiger. Hi, boo. You might have underestimated somebody's presence in your life. You may have gave them some passes they didn't deserve, shit like that. Like, you ever realize, damn, I kind of let you get me. I kind of let you get me by not listening to my first mind. I should have listened to my first mind. So, what? Small detour, still getting the point across to the energy, but small detour, okay? You let somebody get too close to you with the Ace of Wands out here. Knowing that you have these circumstantial things about you. Like, we're like, I don't know. We're like the lollipop on the floor that the roaches are attracted to. I don't know what analogy I'm gonna use. We're the light that the moth is gonna surely go to. We're we're going to attract people who want to steal, even if it's just our joy, our happiness. You can't second guess just because it's like maybe something they haven't done yet to you. These lessons come how they come, though, because I feel like next time you're not going to be like, oh, I don't know. You're going to be like, nah, I know motherfuckers capable of that shit. Like, you ain't going to second guess your mind this time. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. I ain't going to make that damn risk. I ain't going to take that risk no more. I'm going to follow my first mind. I'm going to remember that I know some things, okay? Sometimes you do gotta be like the Ace of Pentacles out here with the Ace of Wands, okay? You gotta remember, you know some stuff sometimes. And I know every time it isn't always, cracking the code. Sometimes you're still just speculating and trying to figure things out. But a lot of the times you'll be right, girl. So just go with that. Don't be in your head about it. I feel like you need to just go with it. You already know what the lick is. You already know what people try to come and get anyway. You better take it and run. That 10 of Cups. Looking like a lick. You know what I mean? People come for that 9 of Cups, that 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. When it's in that one individual and they try to take it and then divvy it out as if they grew it themselves, if you know what I mean. That's why you got people sometimes that be trying to steal personalities and shit. You be like, damn, I can't even have my personality. Like, when the fuck you start using that word? You ever heard somebody try to use your lingo and shit? Like, you gotta watch it. You can't just be, You better take that 10 of Cups and run with it, baby. Because look how they gonna split it, break it down. It ain't never gonna be a 10 of Pentacles again once they get their hands on it. Because they don't know what to do with it. So remember, you gotta remember when God gives you that Ace of Pentacles, lock in. Don't get too, too confused as to what the mission is. It's not to distribute it like they do. Like, keep it on lock. Let people find their own divinity sometimes. You can't always teach people. Yeah, look, Queen of Swords. Sometimes you gotta walk away from people, just give them the truth of the matter and let God handle it. Sometimes we cannot be that middleman. Okay, Niall? Because they ain't even come over to get no lesson from it. They came over to steal. They ain't come over to see what you doing and how you doing it. They came over here to see how they can knock you off your pedestal. Here you trying to teach them shit. They don't give a goddamn about what you trying to teach them. Look, Moon card with the High Priestess. They don't care. They just want the gift. Or they want to, act like they got it. They don't care. You could be giving them all the energy in the world, telling them how they should watch out for this. Look, Judgment, Justice, and Knight of Pentacles. Giving them all the little ins and outs, and then for what? These ain't your people, okay? It look like you ain't got really nobody you could trust around you right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Just begin again. Go on about your business. Begin again. Yeah, 10 of Swords with the 7 of Swords. What you supposed to do with that? What you supposed to do with that? Ain't nothing you can do with that. So keep your wits about you. Take that 10 of Cups and run with it. It's yours. They need to figure out how to get their own. You ain't under no contract with nobody that you got to share your divinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to learn how to tap into their own divinity and stop looking for a crutch. You're welcome, yeah. All right, Heaven. It's your turn. Then we got Nicole and then Kia. Let's go, Mario. Yeah. People wanted to latch on, try to pretend they were me. It just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I ain't having these your 3 cards. Damn. I ain't having these your 3 cards. I know I seen you. I seen you liking the screen. I seen you tapping. All right, blessing, fulfillment, calm, and natural disaster. So it says be calm. Something is coming. But it's like, it's going to naturally happen. There's no, like, weird steps to take. It must be raining outside because I just keep hearing stuff. It's like, it's no weird sidebar steps you got to take. It's no, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's no moon magic. There's no nothing. I mean, the best you could do is just, like, meditate and focus and, you know, see the blessing that's promised. That's it. It's like, that's all you could do is nothing else. You can't dictate, like, what's coming. Even though you're a reader, like, you can't. Sometimes when we try to read ourselves, it'll be confusing for a reason. It's confusing for a reason because it's like, nope. Yeah, Page of Swords. Just wait on it to come to you. You're going towards it instead of just attracting it. Then the anticipation is reading off as like doubt. Yeah, stress and anxiety. I told you sometimes it's hard to know stuff because it's like you just like, okay, win. And the whole time it's just like energy like she don't even believe it's going to work. She don't even believe it's going to happen. She keeps talking about win. They wait for that verbiage, that energy of, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm already there. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for my win. Like, you got to speak to this energy exactly how it comes off in these other readings. You are waiting, you know, for what's going to go wrong looks like too. Like too busy trying to eliminate obstacles instead of realizing there may not be any. Like, you just need to calm down. Calm down. You're like, I'm going for that 9 of Cups because I know I'm the 9 of Cups. Okay, you are the 9 of Cups. You don't have to go get it. You are the 9 of Cups. You become the 9 of Cups. It's nothing you have to go and put on like a jacket. You got the Ace of Swords out here. Just the clarity of you knowing that operating in positive energy will give you positive results. And that's that. Does other stuff happen? Yes, but you still have your positive results. So then you think about the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you think about, you go to that step. It's like you go to the step of knowing, okay, I got to realize this within myself. And then you think about all the people that do wrong that get rewarded or something. You're like, but I got to do all that. And then, but so-and-so still got to do, like, it's like you can't think about how the wicked are rewarded or look rewarded. They're not. And that's in the Bible, to not look at their riches as a reward. Yeah, you got to keep moving. It's like you see people that's not in divinity, you know, energy, getting what they want. And it's like making you discouraged about your own blessings. And it's like, why would you let that play on your mental like that? That's almost part of it. That's almost part of the trick. Let me go give it to them instead of you and see how you react. That's like one of the oldest tricks in the book that the devil uses to pull someone out of. It's like what is that, the Judas? That's like the Judas at the table. Show us who you know going to betray you. Whoever I share this bread with is going to betray me, and take it from his mouth and give it to, like, and that's what invoked something in Judas to go forward and be in that negative energy or whatever. Like, people, this energy knows how to take you and throw you off your path, whether you know it or not. So don't think about what other people get, even though they're not doing the right thing. That's a waste of time, I promise. Yeah, justice. Like the scales will be balanced eventually. And when the scales balance out, what part of the scale are you going to be on? Are you going to step into karmic energy by, you know, overthinking and having anxiety and maybe a little bit of resentment because you're looking at people win that don't deserve it, and then you're waiting for your win and it's not happening as fast as theirs, and now you're comparing and you're forgetting that your purpose needs belief and faith. You forget that your purpose needs like watering. Oh no, I just came back on. Girl, I got off and handled business. Got back on like 7 o'clock. Hell no, girl. No, no, no. And I'm about to get off here now. I ain't even doing no other damn zodiacs. I'm gonna get the hell off of here. You gotta just know, y'all look, sun card heaven. You gotta just know that things are gonna be balanced out. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Or at least upstairs. I don't think I ate anything. I need to eat. I don't think I ate anything. I don't really care though. I might not eat. I'll eat tomorrow. I know I had a bowl of cereal somewhere. I don't think today though. It might have been yesterday. I look tired. I'm a little tired. My eyes are like closing. I done had this look on my face all day. Every time I see my face, I was like that. That's why I need to go to bed instead of being nasty. Where them kids at? Let me get my shit together. I need to go to bed instead of being, you know. I'm tired, but I ain't tired. Like, if you know, I'm sleepy. I'm just sleepy. I'm alright. Let me see what else come out here. Yeah, the Magician card. Yeah. You have to just get in. Yeah, get in line with what you got going on, heaven. And know that when people do wrong and don't get, like when people do dirt and don't get dirt right away, don't evaluate it as they're never going to get dirt. They're going to get it. It's going to balance out at some point. I am a firm believer of that, and I am passing that belief on to you because I've seen it happen in real time. If it hasn't happened for you yet, I'm just letting you know it does. Okay. Excuse me. Good night, Isha. Have a good night. Yes, I'm gonna hurry up and go to sleep. Because I don't want that man calling me. He gonna call me to let me know like he ain't doing no weird shit or something. But if he only knew how much I don't give a fuck, you welcome, heaven. If you do something, that girl's gonna rush to let me know. So I'm not about to sit here and worry. She probably can't wait to say, I'm still fucking him. That's your man. Oh, but he just gave me something. Or she gonna be trying to be mad at him for being with me or something. So if you do anything, it'll show. And he knows better. Good night, heaven. He knows better. You will lose the best thing you ever found. And you will be stuck with that piece of shit. So I know he ain't gonna try it. He ain't gonna try it. And if he do, go get it. I always tell a guy, if you can find better, go get it. Go get your life. Nicole, let's go. Go get your life, sir. See, that's when they don't do nothing. When you tell them, do what you do, they be thinking twice about that shit. I don't chase him. I don't worry about him. All I do is make sure I'm good to him, right? So if you ever do anything, I'm out. But you gonna miss me. Nicole, let's go. You gonna miss all this goodness. And I want you to think of everything I did for you and know that I'm doing it for the next motherfucker. So I don't give a fuck. And I'm a humdinger in the kitchen, in the bedroom, all that shit. So I don't give a fuck. You gonna have to sit back and wonder, is she doing that? Yes, I am. Especially if I like them. But the only thing is I don't move on fast. So it's the moment of thinking I am going to give them another chance, only to find out that I get found by another man. Like I don't just fuck with anybody to say, oh, I got somebody. It might take some time for that other person to come around, but what they do, trust me, it's somebody that's taking care of me, put me on a pedestal in front of everybody, all that shit, each time. So every time my exes always be like, damn. Yeah, I know. Never give you the satisfaction of going and fucking with something. You be like, You always gonna be like, damn. I always upgrade. Or I get something that's gonna make you intimidated. I'm just like that. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm an asshole. I am. Nicole, I love you more. And when you touch your hips, it make me wanna say, oh. Well, I was just talking about something you said. Damn, I can't remember. What did I say Gula said, y'all? It was something you said in that video. I can't even remember what you said. I can't remember what I was using it. I was referencing to. Love you too, Dimples. I wish I could remember. I can't remember what we was talking about at this point. The last one. So if I looked at it this morning, I looked at it after my live. Was that today when I looked at it? What day did I say, God dang it? No, girl, hold on. God damn, these days is running together. And I can't even remember what the hell we was just talking about, but I was like, it's something like what you said. I repeated what you said, this video. I think it was today. I feel like it was today. I don't know what phone I was looking at though, but I just said something that you guys said. Cause you gave a good goddamn analogy, and I was like, just like, I don't know why I can't think of it right now. That's cause I'm tired. I'm tired. Watch, I'm gonna go back and watch it, and then people be losing power. No more sacrificial lamb. It's something you said though. I said it. I said what you said. I can't, girl. Don't ask me to think of it. I can't even think of it. 40 days, 40 nights to fast. Walk it on water. Yes. Oh, you so decent. Girl, you so decent. I used what you said. I was telling him about how you said that him walking on water was him conquering his emotions. That's what I was talking about. That's why I said I cannot remember what the heck I was talking about. Not the 40 days and 40 night fast, but yes, when he was walking on water and they thought it meant he was actually walking on water, but no, he was conquering his emotions. Yes. As it was a reading talking about how somebody's trying to pull, who was that? Isha trying to make you do something out of character to kind of make you match energy. And it's like, no, Three of Pentacles. Show them. You got to ignore them and show them how to act. Just like I got to ignore this bitch that's doing all this shit to me and show her how to act. You know, she's doing a lot of stuff to try to make us argue or make us go through something, and we just keep getting stronger and stronger, but she's really trying really hard. Like today, I don't know if he's with her or not or whatever, but I know he's with his daughter. So anything that's an extension of her, she takes it as a win. So even if he's sitting, she probably loving the fact that he's around right now. He was whipping the truck, but it was because he had shit to do. And you let him drive again. He been loving. I don't let him drive my car. So just trust he might drive it if we go somewhere and I don't feel like driving. But to have a vehicle that was his, I'm sure he loved having that truck back and being able to ride how he ride. And in her head, she like, yes, he gonna love being back. Girl, he ain't thinking about you in that way no more. He over there trying to get his child straight. He gonna be there for that child. And I told him she want to see her daddy. Let her see her daddy. He looking at me like he's so scared because he think I'm gonna think something, but I'm like, no. Even if he wants to spend a night over there, I don't give a fuck. Sit with your fucking child. I don't think you're gonna go in there and lay no dick to that bitch. Why? Why would you? And if you do, that's attached to your fucking body. I don't know. I just don't. I don't like wasting time on those type of questions in my mind. And I really live life peacefully. Like, I ain't thinking about that shit. Don't crash out. Thank you. Thank you. It's just a peace of mind that I have that can't be, like, messed with. I am okay. I will talk to him tomorrow if need be. I'm going to go to sleep tonight. I'm going to sleep hard. I'm okay. I don't know why I'm okay, but I'm just not. He doesn't make me feel like I got to worry about her. Like, there was never no barrier between him fucking her with me. I know it was like, you can't fuck with that girl. I never was. It was her telling him he can't fuck with me. So it's like, girl, do you think I'm gonna care if he come back to you? Gotta deal with him for 3 years and he messing with you. I'm surprised he stayed away from you this long. Girl, I feel accomplished. The fuck is wrong with you? I couldn't get him away from you all this time, and I got him away from you consistently for weeks now. Over a goddamn month, bitch. Fuck you. If you get him back, good. I did what I did. I don't know why I feel like that, but I did. All right, good boy, Nicole. You got marionette out here with daydreaming in reverse. And then libation, withdrawal, and friendship. Again, you guys are getting frustrated because people are not hearing you. And you think that people should, like, at least take your advice because of, like, I guess, proof that you're right. I think you have some type of proof that you're right with this libation card. Or you probably pray for things and they come, or you can manifest really well. And you feel like people don't take you seriously. Like, damn, I'm trying to tell y'all some truths. And y'all just, like, act like I'm being, like, weird. Or y'all act like I'm being chatty. Or I'm just talking to talk. Like, no, I'm really telling y'all something. Like, I prayed for it and it happened. Like, I don't know what this is. You know, we might be on a new level of Mario, guys. And they looking at you like... And you telling them what you're doing. Some of them may see it. I don't feel like anybody's paying attention. But it's like you need to get away from these people who don't believe in this type of energy. You can't still fool with people who say, oh, I prayed for it and then I went out and got it. Like, what? Okay, that was cute back in 92. What the fuck? We've evolved. You've evolved. You've grown past these people. And it's okay. You're allowed to grow away from people. You're allowed to grow up and not like these acquaintances anymore. Not that they did anything wrong, not that you did anything wrong. You're just different. A lot of people are so afraid to say, you know what, I just don't do that anymore. You know how many friends I lost or friends I lost because I don't feel like I lost anything. When I stopped drinking alcohol, oh my gosh, I was no longer fun. I was no longer the person to call. Like, I'm not going to bring a bottle anymore. Who needs me? Okay? Nobody wants to hang. You're sober. So it gets to a point where you have to recognize who you need to pull away from by realizing who's pulling away from you for nothing. Okay? You don't like that I have boundaries now with my substances or whatever. I've cut out an addiction and that makes me not worthy to be around you anymore or something. Or I know how to pray and fast and manifest things, and so now that makes you not want to be my friend anymore because you don't know how to, or I don't know what this is. I feel like somebody wants to be like your protege or something, like teach me, but it's like I'm not going to teach you this. You got to learn how to pull from within side. Or if you tell them, if they say teach you, if they ask you to teach them and you say, oh, you got to fast and you got to pray, and they like, and it's like, well, why are you asking me what to do? Why are you asking me what I do? I pray, I fast. Hey, Jody. What's up, boo? Welcome. Like, I pray, I fast. It's like you give up things, you sacrifice stuff that most people aren't willing to give up. And it's like, okay. And then when you say, he's like, well, what do you want to do? Oh, how do you do it? Oh, I fast and I pray. Since like 7:30, I fast and I pray and I just give God control over my life. And they like, I don't know if I could do that. Well, why is you over here asking me what I do? Because part of you already knew anyway. I feel like these people already know this is, part of the questioning is because they don't understand it and they want to ask about it, but yet they want to, I don't know, something in them has to belittle it first before they really take it serious or something. You know what I mean? You just got to let people fall. Right on off. Look, what I say? Let them fall right on off. Look at the tower. You know, that's Rapunzel. But, like, at the end of the day, let them fall. Let them fall. Like it ain't like you gotta pick up the doctor bill. Look, it's their fate. It is their fate. Sometimes you gotta just keep it moving, go towards what it is that you got going on, and don't even look back. Because I feel like these people will cause you to think more than you would be like action oriented. Yeah, see 8 of Cups out here, like you need to keep it moving. I feel like that'll get you stagnant or something. I don't know, Nicole. These ain't good people. Yeah, you gotta meet new friends. Well, god damn, what kind of friends are these? I don't like them. Thanks, my Rhonda. Hey. Oh my gosh. All right, last but not least, Kia. Let's go. New energy, guys. I've never read Kia before. I don't remember if I read Nicole before either. I've read everybody else before. Have I ever read you before, Nicole? Were you a first timer too? Yeah, I'm on the mini. I have. I thought so. Yeah. New energy. As I said, I thought I read you before. You're welcome. Yeah, I know, kid. That's what I said. New energy, everybody. Oh, we put you on the spot, honey. It's like, nah, let me stop messing with you. We put you on the spot, though. I said new energy, everybody. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty. So, awkward, unknown, vision problems. We got the blind card out here. I'd rather go blind than to miss too, but it starts with you. Oh, excuse me. So keep going. I feel like you have a lot of clarity when it comes to your situation right now. And you're not letting anybody's insecurities make you feel like you don't know what you're doing for yourself. So yeah, sweetheart in reverse, hesitation and friendship. Like somebody's throwing, you know, the lover girl, lover guy out the window and just trying to play as friends. And it's like, you're not my friend. Look, fate and gold. I already know what you... You're not my friend. I already heard what you're trying to do. I already heard what your mission is. Look, fate and gold. I already know. Hey, Tidy. What's up, Mac? How you doing? Like, I already heard what you're going to do. And this is not a coincidence. I know. I've already heard. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well wishes to you. Speedy recovery. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Dang. Relaxation. Yeah, you've already... So it said, okay, goal, fate, and relaxation. It's like you already know what's going on. I feel like you're not taking it like a grain of salt, even though you may not be reacting to it. Like, even if people know that you know certain things, they're like looking for a reaction. And it's like, you're not giving no reactions, but they don't get it. Like, you already know what's going to happen. What's SBT? Oh, man. I'm so sorry, baby. It's one thing about these vessels, boy. When they start to malfunction. Pray for you and a speedy recovery, love. Hi, Mandy. Yeah, this person look homeless. Failure, castaway, poor. Yeah, he gonna hit rock bottom. And that's when he gonna act like he got some time. Look, real estate, sweet dreams. He ain't gonna know what to do. Child, he gonna go hit some fucking way. Death card, yeah. Imagination and mask. Told you. You're gonna come around with that manipulative energy, like, you know, wanting you to care about him and stuff. Fantasy, mind, variety, deception. Yo. To know that someone is planning to deceive you and it hasn't happened yet is like, I am like, what? Yeah, self-love. Time to focus on self, Jody, which you've already been doing. Continue to push through all of this with the perseverance card, because at any given time, you know, there's energies out there waiting to make us feel like we don't know what our intuition is telling us, or we're not, you know, all the way connected. And you are. This is your profession. You know exactly what's going on. You ain't just start this today, this year, last year. You know, you've always had this, you know, inner voice telling you what's going on. So continue to show self-love, self-concern, being independent. Okay, Tidy, we know that, but still, hate for you to be in there. And now I'm mad about to get off, because I'm sure I could just be some entertainment at least. And I'm about to get the heck off here. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning, so you can get some insight. What's your zodiac, Tidy? I was wondering. Yeah, Jody, scheduled trap. Jody, scheduled trap. You're an Aquarius? Okay. Scheduled trap. Jody, scheduled trap. I don't know how many times that got to just spill out of that deck and show you that this man is coming with all games. Yeah, all games. Nothing serious, just being on some stuff. Can I give you some cards, Tidy? Ain't that crazy? Can I give you 3 cards, Tidy? Let's see what's going on. Let's get some encouragement for Meg, for my Megan. Do you know your chart? Do you have Cancer in your chart? On your top 3. You're welcome, Jody. Thank you for trusting me in your energy, girl. Hey, Carissa. Finishing up what I didn't do earlier. Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, and Pisces. Oh, yeah, your sun, moon, and rising. No, I was trying to figure out if you knew your chart. Because I'm like an Aries sun, I'm a Leo moon, and an Aries rising. Okay, Mom. Yes, Jody. You already know. Hey, Carissa. If you don't know it, it's okay. It's like looking up your birth chart. Yeah, it's okay. It's in your birth chart. I was just wondering, because I've been seeing like these different messages. All right, let's see what's real quick. So something that you got going on, whatever this is like what? Hereditary? Or like you been knew about it or something? Like mom or dad went through it. It's like you been knew about this. Yeah. This is something, I don't know. This is something that was already like, so look. It says reunion, like whatever this is. The card came out, it says reunion. Like, this is something from like, it's passed down. Yeah, Ace of Swords with the Hermit. Yeah, it's been happening for a long time. But it's passed down from, I guess, the dad side. You got King of Coins out here with the 3 of Coins and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about something that's passed down with that string. That's what it talks about. Hey, Blair Z. And you got the 3 of Pentacles. That's teamwork. And then we got the King of Coins. So, let me see what the reading is trying to tell you. Let's see. So It says step. The song is Step. I don't know why I'm thinking about a stepdad or something. He's an outstanding cardiologist. It's not about the doctors. If you can, it's like you got to start from square one with whatever this is. And not square one like you starting over with your sickness. You got to see where it came from. You need to see what happened in your family history. Like, did somebody get a heart transplant? Did somebody have... Like, you need to go see what... Not that the doctor won't be able to figure it out, but if you can know your history, you might find out something else with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. It's something else. What's no not blood? What are you talking about? You talking about when I said the stepdad? I just seen the song Step and everything. You need to know something in your medical history. Your grandfather. And is that on your dad's side? Or mom? Because it has a king of coin out here that passed this down. So definitely a masculine energy that passed this down. Yes, yes. You had a black lung and it's your mom's side. Okay. Yeah, this is, I don't know what a black lung is. I don't know if you want to elaborate, but I've never heard that. But this is something that's passed down. You got to get a hold of it. Yeah, 7 of coins. What is this? Why is it coming off like... Let me see. What'd I say? Why is it coming off like that? Judgment. Asbestos poisoning. Just look. I would look into some things that have to do with that side of the family. Ask some questions. It may not even all be health related. It might be circumstantial things happening. Like a lot of times in the spiritual world and learning about the spiritual world, I have learned that people have diseases because they don't like do inner work. And a lot of people don't believe that. They think diseases are just like, inevitable, but they're not. Dis-ease, you know what I'm saying? Diseases come from a dis-ease and a disorder within your, your energy. So a lot of times people don't think this is true, but most people deal with cancer because they don't forgive. But y'all will look at people like me say that to you and be like, I don't know. When you hold on to things, Tidy, I'm not talking about it being a disease. You're looking at it you're not looking at it in a spiritual way. You're looking at it in what they told us the word disease means. Disease means something to the world, and then dis-ease is where that word comes from, a dis-ease. I'm not calling it a disease how people call it. I'm not in that consciousness. I'm in another consciousness. So when I speak on that, I'm not calling it a disease. I'm calling it a dis-ease. And it is passed down. It can be passed down. And if diseases are from a dis-ease, then if you get to the root of where that came from, maybe you can figure out how to help yourself. I am only here to advise. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But how I see this in the cards, it's worth a try. Okay? Yeah, it's worth a try. So you look and see if there's any resentment or anything that mirrors how he felt about things. Get some stories under your belt. See if he, I don't know what he did. This Page of Cups is sticking out to me with the Seven of Coins. He might have taken some people through some things. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. But you got to go and look into this because something ain't, being revealed. And now you're dealing with the identical thing that somebody else is, in your family dealt with. Or even similar if it's not identical. And it's like, okay, that's not a coincidence. There's no coincidences. None. Yeah, he's done something. Like I said, I don't know what this Page of Cups is. But he's done some stuff. So, that would not surprise me if he was, a good guy and has some secrets. So, a lot of the sins of the parents goes to the children. That's why I said, if you're not out here clearing up karma, sometimes you're the one who endures it one way or another. And that's just me being honest. I have no desire to tell you anything wrong, right, indifferent. I just tell you what I see. And, there was a lot of stuff we had to clear up. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff we had to clear up. I had to clear up a lot of my parents' karma. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, I didn't do any of this, but it didn't matter. Because had I not cleared it up, I would have endured the consequences no matter what. So once you learn that that's the process to this life and that is what this is about, you got to just understand that's a part of it. You can't really take yourself out of the game and expect, to still win. If you go on the sideline, you're just going to get, what the sidelines get. Damn, she got big. I haven't seen my hamster in so long. She's huge. How do you clear it up? By doing shadow work. Yep, you got to do shadow work. And shadow work is going back into those records of, the past, finding out what's going on. Some of that stuff y'all be avoiding. You don't want to know what daddy did, what granddaddy did. You don't want to know. You want to hear the good side. You don't want to hear the dirt. Sometimes you need to know the dirt. And with him, it's kind of like that. You got to know what he did so you can rectify it. Say sorry, ask God for forgiveness. Stuff like that. You said there are no records that they lived in New Jersey. Tidy, you... I said the Akashic records are spiritual memories. You're still in like a 3D thought process. I'm not. You gotta. Yeah. You gotta tap into your spirituality, love. You done missed it. What happened? You've been with me for a long time. You've been one of my viewers for a long time. So, what happened? This is a spiritual warfare. I'm not talking about records of people living somewhere. I'm talking about the Akashic records. Something is definitely blocked, but you can't leave this stuff alone and think that it's going to just follow you. You have to follow it. You have to embrace it. Yeah, a lot of people are just dropping the ball, letting their guard down. Oh, it's okay. It's over. No, it's not. We are just getting started. Just getting started. So the way people would take for granted all these chances God is giving them, for this grace that he's showing, only to, consider that nothing's going to happen. Plenty will, and plenty already is happening. Plenty already has happened. It's just not happening in the way people thought. So it's like, oh, yeah, nothing's going to happen. Okay, because you cooked it up in your Hollywood brain, how you want to see things fit. Like, please. Like they always told us about the rapture and being left behind. which I don't not believe in the rapture, but it's like, it's not, I just don't feel like it's how they are trying to portray it. And being left behind, I don't think it's how they tried to say it. Like, right now, people are left behind because they're not thinking a certain way. And that's what being left behind really is about, because your consciousness has not leveled up. So if you come here and you watch my lives, please know that this is not for you to be entertained. I am here to teach you guys how to maintain divinity, or, tap into it and help you get into the, the now. Y'all gonna miss it. Y'all gonna miss it. Y'all gonna miss it if you don't tap in. Because this stuff don't wait. And when the shifts happen, we don't get to know or get like, I don't know, we don't get like these, or, oh, a shift is about to happen. Get ready. No, a shift just happens. And if you're aligned, you're aligned. So it's like, I don't know. People take for granted all this grace God is giving. I'm not. I am thankful. I'm honored. And I'm ready. I'm going to stay ready, so I have to get ready. So just remember what we out here doing, y'all. We not out here playing. This isn't a game, and things that can attack us will attack the physical body to take the vessel out, so the spirit has no more reverence on this planet. Okay, it's over. If you don't got the vessel no more, it's over. You need the earth suit. You need the earth suit. That's the first thing they try to take away from you, whether it be with sickness, disease, mental anguish, violence from another person, acting on your impulses, letting your emotions get the best of you. They try to take the vessel out the best way they can, because the spirit no longer has, a car to drive on this planet. And the spirit is where the strength is. So we forget that coming down here, being in our little skin suits. And we have to remember our spirits are the true life force. Yes, girl, why do you think I'm telling you this? I'm not even telling you I'm not saying I ain't telling you all that I saw, because I did. But it's certain stuff I didn't say to you because I'm not trying to freak you out. Listen to my advice. Do what you gotta do. Don't be letting this shit take you out. You better remember all the times I taught you how to manifest and speak things over your life. How to stay in a positive measure and healing things, herbs and different stuff. You got to start healing yourself. Cayenne pepper is good for your heart. You need to get out. Not that you need to get out the hospital, because I'm not saying that. But sometimes hospitals, I'm sorry, are not our friend. And I'm not even being sorry. They're not our friend. They've been trying to push my mom to get this surgery because they want the money. The money. If you get an operation, or if you need this, or if you need that, they give false diagnoses just so you guys can go through the stuff. You know how many false cancer diagnoses they gave just so people can go through the chemo so they can get the money? Never even having cancer. They're very diabolical when it comes down to that almighty dollar, that God of mammon, okay? Money has its own God, and people will do anything for it. And sometimes it's a structured venture to get the money. So while you're trusting them to say, okay, help me, they ain't trying to help you. They trying to see if they could get that heart, or they could do some, stuff on you. Like, they want our organs. A patient healed is a customer lost. Say it again. They've never been here to help us. They've always been here to make sure they can keep a dollar rolling in their pocket. Ain't that crazy? So take a cue from that, Tidy. If you already had, dishonesty. Hey, SJ. If you already had dishonesty from them as a child with a false diagnosis, then you know as an adult that they will try to do even the more, especially in this day and age. So don't fall for it. Listen to your first mind. Yeah, exactly. You know, Sarah. Like, they do too much and have done too much. So it's up to us to just listen to the Creator and let Him guide us. He said he's a healer, he's a doctor, he's a lawyer. It's like we got to believe God for his word. Believe God for his word. He said he'll heal you. He said he'll heal you. He's a healer. God is a healer. I know that for a fact. But it's all in what you gotta believe. And even if he doesn't heal you, he'll keep you. It's like, which part are you gonna believe? Like, you gotta just start speaking this stuff like, Lord, even if you don't take this away, I already know you're gonna keep me. Because he has the supernatural abilities to do so. So it's like, what are you going to do? Put a cap on what God could do for you and, worry? Or are you going to say, you know what? The exceedingly and the abundantly above all, that's what you promised me. So expect what God said he's going to give. Don't fall under these diagnoses of these diseases that they give us and create. And then, throw on us. Hey, Nina. And then tell us they can help us. It's like throwing gasoline and throwing a match on us. And I said, hold on, I got the fire extinguisher. You want my help? Like, how about you just never light me on fire, sir or ma'am? But they don't care about that. They want the money that comes with, helping you out. The recognition that comes with helping you. You converted yourself back. And you could, listen. The God in you can activate and do anything. That's what we be trying to teach y'all. Stop waiting for it to happen outside of you and go into the kingdom. Go into the kingdom of God. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all its righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. What are we seeking? Are we just seeking healing? Are we seeking deliverance? We seek the kingdom of God first and all its righteousness. So that means you need to make sure that you are in a state of mind. You say, Lord, forgive me for anything I've done. Take away things from me, seen and unseen, that I don't know. Reveal things to me that I need to repent about. Everybody wants change, but nobody is willing to go to God and say, what do I have in me that is stopping me? Nobody, I've never heard anybody try to ask that question. Even they ask me questions. Y'all say what's blocking me, but y'all will never say what is in me that's not letting me go forward. The acknowledgement of knowing that you're in control of this thing is something people throw away daily. Try to act like it's out of their control when it's so much in your control. It's in your control, all of it. So when you want something to be a certain way, ask God, what is it that I need to do to put myself back in the right, mode? What posture do I need to be in, Lord? What am I not doing? What am I not seeing? Nobody ever wants to ask those questions because they will hate to admit that they're not doing something and that's why something is going on. They'd rather say, I'm waiting on the Lord and he just ain't giving me no answer. How about whatever I'm not in line with the Lord, let me know. Like, people don't know how to humble themselves. They always think they got it right and the energy is just off. You are off. Stuff is going on sometimes because you're off. So admit that shit. Stop holding on to the fact that you think you didn't do anything, or you think you're not feeling anything, or you think you ain't say something, or you ain't think it, you ain't this. Listen, none of us are perfect. Ask God to forgive you. Just start from there, because a lot of people are going through stuff right now and they will not admit that they have these things that they have not worked through. And that's it. They won't work through it. They keep holding on to the fact that, oh, that wasn't me, that was her. That wasn't me, that was them. Okay. So just try. That's for everybody. What you say? Only 2 degrees because of that kid, especially in Dominican. I don't even know what the heck that was to stay converted the whole entire time. Yeah, you know how to heal yourself. Yeah. Look, you had road rage and yelled at an old man. What that old man do to you? That's that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, look what comes out. Look what comes out. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. I mean, I got road rage a little bit too, but ain't nobody hearing it. Ain't nobody seeing it. I ain't, giving nobody a piece of my mind. I might say it to myself in the car. The person in the car might hear it, but I'm not exerting that energy off to, out in the world. So it's like, be careful of your actions because all of it comes back. Be careful of what you do. Be careful of what you say. And when things go like this, and I'm saying this to you, Megan, because we're speaking on you, but don't take this wrong. When you see yourself in this situation, check yourself. No windows were down. Good. Good. Check yourself. Lord, is there anything that I need to do? Even if it's not something there, at least God knows that you're willing to be accountable for something. If it, people got to understand this energy is not to be played with. And it's sure enough, don't take sympathy on you just because. And it's not going to, read between the lines. And, I don't know. People act like they could just dupe the energy. It's like, do you know that energy looks on the inside? So while you're telling everybody, I would never, I don't know what's going on. And it's like, are you forgiving people? Are you walking away from people, places, and things and holding your head up high and not resenting anything after you walk away? Are you giving love to those who actually don't like you? You said no when things have been going great. What you say no to? I can't remember what I said. You said no when things have been going great. What are you talking about? Yeah, you gotta... Look, Tati, I know you're trying to be optimistic, love, and that's fine. You'll be... you just try to be optimistic. Just take an inventory. I'm a whole reader. I ain't telling you this for nothing. I just told some of the cancers they needed to go to the doctors, and my homegirl came to me with a diagnosis. I be on that shit, girl. Just because you can't see it right now, please. I say it with confidence for a reason. Not because I want you to believe me, but because I be on it. I be on it. You check. Ask God. Well, you know what's crazy? I wanted to know who I hadn't forgave. And God brought that stuff. It popped right in my head. I be swearing I'm cool. I ain't going to do nothing to nobody. I'm good. I'm healed. I'm this. And then he'll pop the lady who tried to, he'll pop something in my head. And I'm like, ooh, I forgot about her. You know what? I forgive her too. Let me work on that. Because he'll bring it to my remembrance. Ask God to bring some things to your remembrance. I don't even think about some of the people that I may have grudges against, that I may not presently have a problem with or say it out loud. But damn it, if I run into them, my whole energy going to change. That's how you know you still got to deal with some shit. That's how you know you ain't forgive them or not, yet. So not seeing them and staying away from them and not having no reactions to that is not a true indicator that you've healed. Anybody can say they're not worried about somebody that they don't have to come in front of. But it's when you have to come in contact with that person and you don't have the same energy, from before, let you know that is different and that you're different. So I didn't know I was healed until today when I knew that girl was working, and I know it's issued out her for her arrest, and I want her arrested, and I still won't go tell them where she works at because that's not why we were there. That's how when you know you healed. When you're not jumping at the chance and the opportunity to do something to someone who will, in essence, deserve it from you. That is what this is about. And when you let things like that go, that is when you step into your true divinity. You could say, I don't care all day and never run into the person. That doesn't prove that you don't care. Okay? You just saying it. And you never know until that person actually comes into your presence and you evaluate how you feel. When I was being reminded of something, the lady, I said, oh, I can't stand that lady. I said, oh, let me get that together because I don't like that lady. I still don't like her. She did a lot of weird shit to me, my child, and I was ready to fight. I don't care about shit else. I was ready to fuck this bitch up. So, being that I never did nothing to her, I felt well in my rights also. But this is before now when I have knowledge of no, stand still. Don't get in the paint with people just because you feel justified in your own way. Okay? So it's like you gotta check some stuff like that. And I still have to check that about her, like making sure I had myself in a good posture, making sure I could forgive, making sure I wasn't harboring negative energy because of her. Child, I have been harassed by females over men. Okay? And they always try to include my children in it somehow, some way, because I don't react. So like if we talk about her kids, she'll react. What'll happen is I might lose my motherfucking shit and do some stuff we both gonna regret. But for the most part, I keep my cool. But these are the things that I notice about these energies now. Like, damn, you were dead set on making me step out of character. But the Bible says, do not argue with a fool. You're turning into them. You don't do that. So, and then the other thing in Titus, do not be a brawler. Do not be a brawler. Like, why does the Bible talk about not fighting when David slew Goliath? It's like, nah. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's just guidelines to this. And you got to keep them, whether anybody knows it or not. You argued with a fool the other day. Tidy, all you keep doing is proving my point that you carry a lot of fucking karmic energy and it's not yours. God damn it. Get out of that shit. You carry an energy that's not yours. You got to cleanse. You got to cleanse yourself. You keep saying it. You yelled at the man. Now you argue with a fool the other day. Like, those are not that's not our persona. And that's why it's a disconnect when I'm talking to you. You see how I'm talking to you? You're like, no. I'm talking about what I said, the Akashic records. And you're like, there's no records of us and think like we can't even connect. The consciousness is totally different. Like, so understand there's a difference. There's a difference now. People are thinking different. So get on the ball. You don't gotta give nobody that energy. You don't have to cuss nobody out. You ain't gotta tell nobody off. You ain't gotta give nobody that. You can give it to God and go on about your business and be a healthy human, because that does not, yeah, and you're allowed to slip, but don't be in denial about it. Don't be in denial about it. Okay? Yeah, don't let them get you out of character. None of it. Not circumstances or people. And if you feel yourself getting that way, go into hermit mode. Hermit mode is a reflective moment where you evaluate all of it, even yourself. Okay? Yo, this retrograde ain't playing with us. All this, the equinox, the full moon, the blood moon. I think we got an eclipse coming too. Child, please. I said that is a setup for something to enter this atmosphere, and I'm not playing. That is a portal. Hermit mode is key. Y'all, Courtney. Hey, Callie. All right. Yes. This shit is not playing. All right. Yeah, I know. I've been chilling. Ain't nothing taking me off my square. My blessing is like right there. I'm good. My blessing is like, I told you when I was scratching the scratch off today, I could hear him say, we gonna give her something now? And it's like, no. She already got something coming. I heard that clear as day while I'm scratching the scratch off. Like as if there's somebody sitting around watching me talking. She already got something coming. Are we gonna give it, can we give her something now? Like I heard that clear as day. I'm like, who the hell is that? But I ain't questioning because I hear a lot of voices. But in my head, I was just like, listen to that. Like, I'm like, listen to them. Contemplating whether they want to give me something now or just let me wait. Child, listen. And I'm good, too. I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. I'm praising them in the hallway till whatever door is going to open. Or really, I feel like all the doors are open. I don't feel like my doors are closed. I feel like I have options to go and, you know, listen, let go of a lot of stuff. That's all you got to do is heal. All right, at this point, I am babbling. You guys okay? Y'all listening to me, though. But I'm about to get up off here. Turkey, where you at? Oh, hey. You heard me call your name? Hey, bye-bye. Look, you like, leave me alone, please. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed right now. I already took my bath. Before I got on here, I'm going to put my band on and I'm going upstairs. Turkey. Oh my. Congratulations. You're about to be a cat mom or glam mom. All right, I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all good? Thank you for 162.4K likes. Thank you for 30 shares. Nice. Thank you for the gifts. 7 out of 20 cakes. I appreciate y'all so much. Yup, good night. I will see y'all in the morning about 8:30, 9 o'clock, okay? Y'all good night. I love you guys. Sleep well, okay? Bye. Good night, Megan.